Hello and welcome dear students. Today I am going to teach you a new topic of English grammar, standard 7th. Our topic is verbs, transitive and intransitive. Before we move to the main topic, I would like to share a small incident. There was a girl, her name was Reema. Reema one day was sitting near her grandmother. So grandmother asked her, "Do you draw?" This question confused Reema. What does grandma mean? Do you draw? What does she mean? Is it sketches? Is it portrait? Looking at her confusion, grandma asked her, "Do you draw sketches?" Reema answered, "Yes, I draw sketches." Okay, so if you see the word sketches, if this word is not there, the sentence sounds incomplete. Okay, so the word sketches is the object of the sentence, and without the object this sentence sounded incomplete. Okay, so to find the object you always ask the question what or whom. Okay, so here we have asked the question what. What did Reema like to draw? She liked to draw sketches. So sketches becomes the object of the sentence. So let us see few more such examples and how to find out transitive and intransitive verb. We all know that a sentence is made of three parts, that is subject, verb and object. Let us see or look at the next example. Yuvraj caught the ball. In this, what is the subject? The main subject is Yuvraj because we are talking about Yuvraj. For subject, I am going to write S. Okay? And verb, we all know it shows us the position or they are helping verbs or sometimes they show us action. So, caught is the verb. So we have got a subject, we have got a verb. Now which is the object? To find an object, I have told you we have to ask the question what or whom. What did Yuvraj catch? The ball. So the ball becomes the object of the sentence. Isn't it? So Yuvraj is directly having an action on. Action of catch is done on the object. Okay, the subject is doing the action on the object, that is the ball. Okay, so such sentences are called as, or the verb, the caught verb is called as transitive verb. Let us see the second example. The patient needs medicine. Which is the subject? The patient. We are talking about the patient. Okay, so patient is our subject. Needs is the verb. To find the object, what question we will ask? Yes, what or whom? Here we shall ask what. What did the patient want? The patient wanted medicine. So we get an answer to the question what. So the answer to the question what is the object. Okay, so we got subject, that is the patient, needs, verb and medicine as object. Okay, so medicine is the object of the verb needs. Okay, so such sentences are called as transitive sentences. See the next one. The teacher praised the child. Here the subject is the teacher. Okay. Praised is verb. Now here what do we ask the question to find object? Here we will ask whom. Whom did the teacher praise? The teacher praised the child. So the child is the object of the verb praised. Okay. So here we find need, praised. These verbs are transitive verbs. Okay. We have to just keep a simple formula in mind that I will tell you a little later. Okay. We will see some more examples after this and then I will tell you how to identify easily. Okay. Let us check out some more examples, children. The first one, the chief minister made. It sounds incomplete. What did chief minister make? We don't know. But if I write, the chief minister made an appeal. Yes, it sounds a complete sentence, isn't it? Let's see the second one. Deepika ate. Deepika ate what? Did she eat an ice cream? And mango? What did she eat? We do not know. The sentence is incomplete. Deepika ate. We need to complete it. Let's say Deepika ate an apple. So, if you see very properly, an appeal and an apple word is completing the sentence. So, here in the first sentence if you see, an appeal is the object of the sentence, isn't it? The chief minister is the subject and made is the verb. So, without object, the sentence was incomplete. Similarly, we see in the second sentence. Here, Deepika becomes our subject, ate is the verb, and apple is the object. So, we understand that without an object, some sentences are incomplete. So, the verbs made, ate are transitive verbs. Okay? A verb that requires an object to complete its meaning is called a transitive verb. Okay, this is the definition of transitive verb. So, without object, that sentence is not complete. Okay, so such sentences are known as, or the verbs are known as transitive verbs. Keep simple formula in mind, children. For transitive verb, S plus V plus O equal to transitive verb. Okay, it's very easy to understand. So, if we have all the three, that is subject, verb and object, then it is a transitive verb. Okay, so that verb is called transitive verb. I hope everybody has understood. So, let's see the next part, that is intransitive verb. Now, let us see how to find out intransitive verb. Okay, so let's look at the first sentence. The stars are twinkling. First thing, we all know we have to find the subject, verb and object. So let's see, the stars becomes the subject. Are twinkling is the verb. Are twinkling, are is the helping verb. Twinkling is the main verb. So we find the sentence has only a subject and a verb. There is no object in the sentence. Still, we get the complete meaning. It makes a sense. We understand what they are trying to tell us. That is, the stars are twinkling. We get a complete meaning. So, there is no need of an object. So, when such sentences are said where there is only subject and a verb without an object, so such verbs are called as intransitive verb. Let's see another one. The child smiled. Here again we get a complete meaning. Let's see whether it has a subject, verb or object. The child is the subject. smile becomes a verb. Is there any object? No, and not necessary, because it is giving a complete sense, a complete meaning. The message is clear that the child smiled. There is no need of an object. So we can define intransitive verb as a verb that does not require, keep this in mind, does not require an object to make sense, but makes good sense by itself, isn't it? They do not need object, but still they are making a sense. Such sentences are called an intransitive verb. So we will keep one simple formula in our mind, and that is S plus V equal to intransitive, S plus V equal to intransitive verb. Okay, so it's very simple to identify. So the verb smiled, the verb are twinkling are intransitive verbs because they do not require an object. The last part that I am going to show you today is very important, because some verbs can be transitive at the same time intransitive also. Let us see how with the following examples. See the first one. The boy flew a kite. Now here we all know we need to find always subject, verb and object. Then we come to know whether it is transitive or intransitive. Let's see the first one. Here we are talking about the boy. So the boy becomes the subject. Flew shows us the action, it's a verb. What is the object of the sentence? To find an object, which question do we ask? Correct. What or whom? Only these two questions we can ask. If they answer these two questions only, it is the object of the sentence. Otherwise, it is not the object of the sentence. Okay. Now, in this case, we will ask the question, what? What did the boy flew? They flew a kite. We are getting the answer. So, we have got the object. So, we have got all the three, subject, verb and object, to complete the meaning of the sentence, to make a meaningful sentence. So, the verb flew becomes a transitive verb. Okay, it's a transitive verb. Now, let's see the second one. The bird flew away. Now, here, the bird, we are talking about the bird. What is the subject? Flew. Flew here is the verb. Is away the object of the sentence? Let us ask the question. What? What did the bird flew? Away is not the answer. Whom did the bird flew? No, it's not the right question, not the right answer. So, away is definitely not an object of the sentence. So, we have got only the subject and the verb in this sentence, isn't it? So, it is intransitive verb. It is intransitive verb. So, you see the same verb. Here, flew is transitive verb. Here, flew is intransitive verb. Understand? So, let's see one more now, so that you will understand more better. These plants grow fast. Now here, which is the subject? What are we talking about? Yes, we are talking about these plants. So, these plants is the subject. Grow. Okay, grow is the verb. Is fast an object of the sentence? Does it answer the question, what did the plants or whom did these plants? No. So, fast is not the object of the sentence. So, we do not have object here. Still, the sentence is making a complete meaning, a complete sense with help of subject and verb only. So, the verb grow over here is intransitive Okay. Now see the next one. We grow roses in our garden. Here we are talking about E. We is the subject. Then grow becomes the verb. Okay. Now which is the object here? Here we find two objects. Sometimes there are two objects in a sentence, like roses and garden. So we have got two objects. What did they grow? Roses. Isn't it? So roses and garden is the object. So roses is direct object and garden is indirect object. Okay. So always the subject does the action on the direct object. Okay. That is roses over here. The action is done on the roses first and then it goes to the garden. Okay. So here we have got subject, we have got verb, we have got object. That means grow here is a transitive. So you see, sometimes it is intransitive without an object, sometimes it is transitive with an object. I hope everybody have understood very clearly transitive and intransitive verbs. For our better understanding, let us solve the exercise. Question is, pick out the verbs in these sentences and say whether they are transitive or intransitive. Okay? So we all know how to find a transitive verb or intransitive verb by the formula that I have given you, that is S plus V plus O, transitive verb. S plus V, intransitive verb. Okay? So let's see the first one. The saint went to the jungle. Here which is the subject? Correct. The saint. We are talking about the saint. It is the subject. Went is the verb. And where is the action performed? In the jungle. So jungle is the object. So the verb went. It is transitive verb. Okay. So while writing you will write verb went and small dash and then you write transitive verb. Okay, this is how you will write in the book. The next one, the tip of the pen broke. Okay, here what are we talking about? The tip of the pen. So the whole thing becomes our subject. And what is broke? Broke is the verb. Do we have any object? No. But still, it has a complete meaning, isn't it? So only with subject and verb, we have got a complete sentence. That means the verb broke is intransitive verb, isn't it? See the third one. Harry broke the tip of the pen. Now both the sentences sound similar, but still there is a difference. Okay, with the verb. Let's see. We are talking about Harry. Harry becomes a subject. What did Harry do? Isn't it? We are talking about him. So Harry is a subject. Broke is a verb. And which is the object? Where is the action done? On the tip of the pen. So the tip of the pen is the object of the sentence. What did Harry break? The tip of the pen. Isn't it? So it is the verb. Fine. So now here broke. You saw here also it is broke but without object, so it is intransitive. Now this broke verb is a transitive verb. Okay, it's a transitive verb. I hope this concept is clear. Let's see two more examples. See the fourth example, children. The banana tree grows very fast. Now here as usual, we have to find subject. The banana trees is subject. Grows is the verb. Is very fast an object of the sentence? Ask the question, what? What did the banana trees grow? No, the answer we don't get very fast. Whom did the banana trees grow? No, again the answer is not very fast. So it doesn't answer any of these questions, that is what and whom. Instead we should ask how the banana trees grow, right? But how? With that question we will not get an object. What is the formula? We have to ask the question what or whom. Only these two questions we can ask. So it is not the answer to these two questions. So very fast is not the object of the sentence. Is that clear? So goes over here is our which verb? Yes, it's intransitive verb. Understood? Now this is the last one. She left the keys on the table. Now what are we talking about? We're talking about her. That is she. She is the subject. Left is the action, that is the verb. What did she leave? The keys. What? It is answering what. So the keys is direct object over here because we have one more object. We have two objects. That is, even the table also becomes the object, but it is indirect object. Okay, first the action is done on the keys. Okay, action is done on the keys and then on the table. So this is direct object and this is indirect object. So the verb left becomes our transitive verb. I hope everybody has understood today's topic very well, isn't it? So keep practicing. Thank you.